What's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? AJ here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you become Super Saiyan Blue and powerful just like me. And remember what I always tell you, be kind to one another. Peace out, and I love you. What's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? How are y'all doing today? AJ here, and I'm back with another Dragon Ball Daima episode review. This is episode 3 review, Daima. And I like to tell you, this episode was pretty darn good. Folks, good. It's coming back to the original state of Dragon Ball. I love it. It's very nice. We learn that the big fish they see is called Warp, and you have to have a pin number to use Warp, and you can only get a pin number to use Warp by having access or being getting an application by being granted by one of the kings of the 3 realms. We find out there's 3 worlds in the
Today, Junior!
3 worlds in the demon realm. There is the first demon world, the second demon world, and the third demon world. The first demon world is where Lord Goma is, and the third demon world is where Glorio operates out of and does things for. Those are things you learn today in this video, which is really cool. Going back to Warp, Goku calls Warp a giant goldfish, and he gets pissed. The Warp does. Supreme Kai points out that, hey, you need to stop calling him a giant goldfish because he gets kind of angry about it. He's sensitive, you know. So it's cool, you know. So you see the big fish, which does look like a bug-eyed goldfish, getting angry, and he's getting mad, and he's like, and then Supreme Kai's like, look, he could not let us into the demon world. Well, then Warp kind of questions everybody. He's like, who are you? And Glorio's like, I'm Glorio. And Supreme Kai steps up and says, you know, I'm Supreme Kai, whatever. And he has to see the ears of everybody. Well, everybody's pointing ears at Goku. Well, Supreme Kai, I think it's Supreme Kai, does a magic trick and makes Goku's ears pointy. So Warp is like, yeah, you can come on in now. So they come in, and they're learning about all this and stuff. When they get inside Warp, they come to 3 gates. There's a red gate, a blue gate, and a gold gate. The red gate is first demon world. The blue gate was second demon world, and gold gate was the third demon world. And the only people that could access the first gate of the first demon world were people who were kings and stuff like that. So only those could do. Second world, they didn't say nothing. We'll come back to second world later. Third world, we understand that it's the majority of the demon people live. But you need access to get to it. You only get access a certain way. Supreme Kai and Goku discuss this a little more as they're flying through Warp's like tunnel thing to go through Warp to get to the other side. And we find out that the guy's name that sent Glorio to find Goku is King Kaden, and he is the king or the ruler of the third demon world. We also learn when we get to that part of the world, the third demon world, we see that it's a landscape that kind of looks like a mix of, you know, desert areas go on Earth and places in Namek, kind of. There's floating islands in the air. There's gas volcanoes that are spewing a gas out that Goku notices makes his movements slow. Glorio informs him that the movements being slow is because of the gas and makes the air heavier. So Goku spends like 5 minutes doing a little kicking and punching to get used to the air and finally gets the hang of it, which is kind of cool. While sitting there on the planet or on the place that they stopped, Goku is doing all that, and Glorio and Supreme Kai are talking, and Supreme Kai calls Glorio, or excuse me, my bad. Glorio calls Supreme Kai a Glend, and a Glend is somebody who comes from the second demon world. Glorio said, well, somebody like you who is a Glend from the second demon world wouldn't have any, it's too sophisticated to come down to the third demon world. So the way I'm getting it is like the first is royalty, second is like the intellectuals, maybe, and the third is like the commoners, like me and you and everybody else. Um, I'm guessing on that, you know. And they talk about that, and they end up getting to a hotel in a city in Third Demon World. And in that hotel, the guy wants like $30,000 for two hotels a night. And Gloria was like, "Bro, I got a gun. I'm gonna shoot you. Okay, make this shit cheaper." The guy goes, "Okay, 5,000," and takes two rooms for 5,000. So $10,000 he spends. They sleep at night. Uh, before they go to bed, they go out to the bar to get something to drink and get Goku 5 hamburgers. Okay, Goku eats these hamburgers, and then these guys start causing trouble because Goku has round ears. Well, Goku demolishes them. He doesn't use Kaioken. He doesn't use Super Saiyan. He doesn't use Kamehameha. He doesn't use anything but his fist and feet. He's basically just martial artsing these people to death, and it's fucking amazing. They look so it's so terrible. The people that are fighting, you know. Well, after the fight, the bad guys run off. Goku, Supreme Kai return to their room and go to sleep. Glorio his room and goes to sleep. When they wake up in the morning, they go out to get Glorio's ship, and they have stolen Glorio's ship. So there's, whoops, where's he gonna go? How's he gonna go home now? So it's more like regular Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Super. It's more comedic, and the comedic is not stupid comedy. It's funny. It's kind of clever comedy. The lore we're getting for the first 3 episodes, we got us some lore that we didn't know, and it actually helps build the world better. And I applaud Toriyama and the work people around him doing the story with him, like, that helped him for making it like this. Because if this is just a series that we get like 10 episodes or 20 episodes and that's it, and it's like, to me it feels like Toriyama's love letter to fans, like, hey, I know you love this stuff, let me give you this, let me give you that. It's making it fan happy, and I'm down for that. And I say, but I enjoyed episode 3, and that's all I got to say about it. Remember what I always tell you: be kind to one another. Peace out. I love you.